Hi guys, this is Erica Siciliano, and I am here today to talk to you about what to do with your Coach Online Office. As a new coach, I know the Coach Online Office can be extremely overwhelming, so I'm here to just break it down very simply for you today, and then I expect that you go back over it and really go into detail and look over and kind of like coast through everything once you're done with today's training. So the first thing, what you're looking at right now is I actually am logged in as my boyfriend. So he is a discount coach, and for the confidentiality of other coaches and things you might see on this page, I figured it was better to do it with a discount coaches page. So that is why you're going to see my picture over here as the Contact My Coach, because I am his sponsored coach. So this is actually the page that everybody sees as either a customer or a coach. However, if you're a coach, you obviously have this coach tab, and then you have the Coach Online Office tab. So the one thing that you'll want to do as a coach is you'll want to go over here to My Dashboard, click on it, and you want to hit Edit Profile. You want to add your basic information, your progress and goals, your programs, your photos. This is all really important because we hope within the next 30 days or within this training you're going to become an Emerald level coach, and that means that Beachbody is going to give you customers who either order from online or from just going on one of the infomercials and calling in. And in order to get those leads, you have to have your profile filled out. So this is really important that you would have this filled out within the next few days. Okay, so after that, you're going to go to your Coach and Coach Online Office. And this is the page that it's going to bring you to. And this is your Coach Online Office. So if you ever hear someone refer to go to your back office or go to your online office or go to your coach office, this is what they're talking about. So really quickly, you can see right here in the middle of the page, this is where you're going to be able to see really easily if you're qualified for Success Club or not for the current month. You'll be able to see your team volume. As you grow a team, you're going to be able to see your left and right volume. And then you're also going to be able to see your personal volume. So what you're personally doing, what you're personally selling, what you're personally creating for your team. On the left-hand side, this is your coach ID. So this is really important to have this memorized. Coach Relations might ask you for it. Sometimes a customer might need it when ordering something from you. It's just really it's really good to either know, have it memorized, and or put it in your notes in your phone so that you always have access to it. You're going to be able to see your rank, your qualification, your status, all of your upline sponsors, and their information, etc. down this left-hand side. We're going to get to what volume means in a different lesson, but you'll be able to check out your volume here. Your alerts. So these are really important. This is where I go and check every day. So you'll be able to see who has sponsored new coaches, if you signed a coach, whose ranks changed on your team. And then this one's really important as a new coach. So every time somebody orders something from you, they are a first-time order, they're going to pop up as under your new customers. You'll be able to click on that. Make sure their information pops up, make sure they ordered everything correctly. And it's really important to do this so that, say they ordered the wrong flavor Shakeology, they ordered chocolate, and you knew they wanted vanilla, they'll be able to call Coach Relations right away, or excuse me, customer service right away, and get that changed so that it doesn't ship out that way. So it's really important as soon as somebody orders from you that you go and check out that area. On the right-hand side, you're going to have the coach breaking news. This is really important. I know Facebook does a really good job of keeping us updated, and you'll always want to check every morning the Infinite Dynasty Facebook group. So I will, or really any coach will post in there any updates that Beachbody has told us that are important for your success, and then of course your customer success. So at the top here, there's going to be a different video. It's the next video you're going to watch. Actually, you're going to learn about the 3 websites that you have. So if you want to ever edit those 3 websites, you'll see in the next video I actually show you those 3 websites and where my name and email is and all of that. You'll be able to edit all of that right in here. Sales and marketing, there's a lot of information in here that I'm not going to go over. I'll let you explore that on your own. But this is a really great way to use all of the stuff that Beachbody already has for you. and just kind of put it in place. So you can use their logos, you can use their success stories. Their product training guides are amazing. So you can click on T25 and it will tell you everything you need to know about T25, who it's good for, who should do it, what the time length is, how much it costs, everything and anything in between. It also gives you emails, sample emails, sample Facebook posts, sample Twitter posts that you should put up about each product. I'm going to skip over my business for just a second. I'm going to go to my desk. So my desk is an important area as well. Like I said before, you do have an email account. However, I tend to personally, just out of my preference, use my personal email account that I use just strictly for my fitness and customers and coaches. I find that it's an easier system to work with, and it tends to not spam. It tends to spam people or go into their spam or junk mailboxes if you use this system, opposed if you were to use your own personal email account, whether it be Gmail or Yahoo or whatever it may be. The incentives and rewards, this is a really great place to kind of look and see what's going on. So you can look at the current promotions. So every month there's a challenge pack on sale. You can check and see what that is. Recognition is fun. You can see who's ranked advanced, summit recognition, and then you can look at Success Club down here and see how many months you've qualified for Success Club, and we will get into what that all means in a later training, but that is where you will go and look. And then there is the news and training. So I'm going to ask that you actually do not go right away into this news and training. You will be prompted throughout your current coach training to go through this information. However, if you were to start digging into this stuff, you would become extremely overwhelmed, extremely confused, and it would probably just cause a little bit of chaos. So hold on exploring that news and training tab. We will get to everything that is in there. After your 30-day coach training program is up and you still have more questions or you still want to do a little bit more training, this is a really great resource of things you should be looking at. So we're going to hop back over to this My Business page. So this is a really important page because you're going to be able to manage your entire business from this tab. So when you are placing coaches or putting coaches underneath you, or you want to see what coaches underneath you, here is where all of that information is going to be under My Downline. So we're going to get into what the genealogy is, what personally sponsored means, what all of that is at a later time. But just so you know, this is where you will go. One thing I do want to do, I do want to click on this graphic genealogy. And I want to explain real quick. So this is Steve right here at the top. So this is what you would be. You should be a blue coach because you should be active at this time. On the left-hand side, so when you're looking at the screen, this is your left-hand side. So this is where if you want to place a coach on your left leg, make sure it's your left leg looking at the screen. If you want to place a coach on your right leg, you want to go to the bottom of your right leg. So these are all the coaches that I have placed underneath Steve. So they are not his personally sponsored. However, he does benefit off of the volume points that they create once he becomes an Emerald coach. So right now he does not benefit off of any of them because he's not an Emerald coach. But if you go to the bottom right, you would actually be able to see the last person who I've placed underneath him, and this would be his right leg. So it's really important when you become a coach to place your first two coaches, one in the left leg and one in the right leg. That's how you become Emerald. So that is really important. We'll get more into all of that, but I just wanted to make it clear so that everybody knew which side was left and which side was right, and to understand that it's okay you see people that are not your personally sponsored coaches. You still benefit off of their volume. You do not benefit any other way. They're not your personally sponsored coaches, but you will see them in your genealogy. Okay, so like I said, we'll talk a little bit about volume at a later date, but you can see your volume there. You can search for customers. So if a customer has ordered from you, months ago, but you wanted to see something, you can search for them there. It's a really easy way. When you become Emerald, you will get Beachbody leads. Like I said, you will get leads from Beachbody, so people who just order randomly off the website or an infomercial, Beachbody will actually give those customers to you. You can see your orders, so what you've personally ordered, and then this is your customer orders. So on the very front page, I showed you under My Alerts was an area where you could see anybody who is a first time order. So like I said, if you order on January 1st and that was your first order from Steve, then you would be under his alerts on his front page. However, if this is your second time ordering from Steve, he would not get an alert, but if he goes to his customer orders, he can see who is ordering from him and what they ordered that time, etc. It's just a way that they separate your first time orders so that you get an alert so that you know you have a new customer, opposed to them continuously reordering from you and you not getting an alert every time if they're on Shakeology Home Direct, you'll be able to see that under your customer orders, but you aren't going to get an alert every time their Shakeology Home Direct ships. Okay. So these are two really important tabs, and it's just important to understand the difference between them. So if you click on My Commission, like I said, Steve is a discount coach, so he does not really have much commission except for here and there. So our business weeks are Thursday to Thursday. So you can see here that this was the week of March 5th. It was February 27th through March 5th. That was the week, and his commission was $97.47. So he can click on that, and you can understand where that all came from. So you can actually break it down and understand, oh, this is what people ordered, this is what a unit price was, this is what my commission was, and that's how you get the $97.47. So that is going to be every week on a Thursday morning. You can open up this My Commission tab, and it's going to show you what you made for that week. Now, we get paid every week, but if you go to My Earnings, that's where you're going to see what you were paid. So although we're paid every week, we're a week behind. So this, if you go back down here, so this commission that we just looked at was February 27th through March 5th, but Steve wasn't paid out until March 10th. So your commission is what you earned for that week. However, your earnings is the actual payout you got that week. So it's a week behind. So if I made $97.47 and I made that during the week of the 27th through the 5th, I wouldn't see that go into my checking account, into that direct deposit, or get a check until the following week. So that is the difference between the My Commission and My Earnings. Again, you can see your Success Club qualification, your lead program qualification here. The My Forms and Documents is pretty important. So this is where, as a coach, you can modify your Shakeology Home Direct order. People can get their coach enrollment fee waived if they had ordered a challenge pack here. There's just a few different documents in here that become pretty important. And lastly, you can fill out your profile, and then you will actually get your own tutorial on how to do your direct deposit, which is the My EFT management. So that is actually the shortened version and the very quick version of what your online office is. Like I said, that was something that you should definitely look at on your own. You should go through each one of those tabs and really get to know where things are in the back office. That is going to be a very big key to your success, is understanding and being able to navigate this back office. I think what's important to know is, although I did a quick overview today, because you are a part of this coach training, which is why you're watching this video, we're going to go in depth on each of those tabs and each of those things a little bit more, so that you understand what Success Club is, what your volume means, what Elite is, what your rank means. We will go over all of that. I just wanted to make sure you knew the very basics of your back office.